Hi, how are we? How is everybody? We're immediately gonna go into the soft spoken kind of ASMR voice. Hi. I hope everyone's been doing well, and happy Friday. Feels weird that I'm like streaming 2 days in a row. I haven't done that in a while. But hi. How are we? Hi Light, how are you? I'm glad you're feeling well. I'm glad you're here. It's been a rough day. Well, I'm glad that I'm here to make your day feel a little bit better. But yeah, I hope everyone else has been having a good Friday slash early Sunday for some of you. Yeah. It's giving just woke up after blackout last night. I mean, good morning to some of you guys, you know? I don't know. Today I'm also in like that kind of energy to talk kind of on the softer side. So, in a way, I don't mind doing a little ASMR today. I also changed the BGM to have a more lo-fi, like, kind of setup and stuff. But, yeah. Salutations. Hi, Jack. Welcome back to those who were stuck in ads. It's giving... yeah. Apologies for the lateness, you are fine. I pretty much just started stream, so you don't have to worry. But yeah, how's the volume? Should I lower the music a little bit? Is there anything that you would like me to fix? I am here to, you know, chat with you guys, but also test out what I can do with the lo-fi-ness of things. Wolf, thank you for the daily nope, wrong thing. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Panda Manor. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, how are you? Is it Wolf? The Rain Girl? Did I say that wrong? I'm so sorry. But welcome in. Feel free to join into the conversation or just lurk around. It is all up to you. I will not tell you what to do and all that stuff. But yeah, welcome in. Sound mix sounds good so far. Okay, good. It's about an hour-long lo-fi playlist that I have on. So yeah, I didn't get to listen to the entire thing, but we'll see. Were those hearts in your eyes cute? Yeah. When people give me a follow, my eyes, you know, turn into... oh, wrong ones. Turn into these ones. So these are my little heart eyes for, you know, when someone follows me and stuff. I think I have them set up for bits as well. I can't fully remember. But yeah. Like that color of pink is absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, yeah. It's a very nice pretty pink. It's like not too pink for the people that aren't like huge fan of pink like myself, but it's like enough pastel color and like it's almost white-esque. We need heart eye triggers for Hot Dog Lynn. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Everything that was given to me through Hot Dog Lynn was a gift from one of my mods. And yeah, it kind of has just default things, but subtle, yeah. The other one is very crazy, but this doesn't happen very often. This one appears, I think, with gifteds or something. I don't remember. I have to look at my settings to see. But yeah. Hypnosis eyes. I mean, I feel like these eyes are more hypnosis compared to my actual dizzy eyes. Because I feel like for the dizzy eyes, it's very hard to see unless like I'm very zoomed in. See? Now, like, now you can see my dizzy eyes. But, I feel like it's easier to tell with these eyes. But these eyes can, I guess in a way, be taken out of context. But then there's these ones. These ones are the ones that you guys enjoy. Hi Nebula, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Let me go back to being a regular size. And then let me say hi to everyone that did their daily bamboo shoots. That's an evil vampire charm attack. I mean, if it affects you, then that's not for me.
Hello.
Dr. Delirium, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Panda Manor. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hello.
Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot as well. Alrighty, let me scroll up and congratulate. Yeah, congratulations, or Nyar, sorry. Thank you for congratulations on it getting first. How are you? Nyx, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. How are you? Justin, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. How are you? Skull, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. How are you? Guard, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. How are you? Light, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. How are you? Let me see. Nebula, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot, darling. Jack, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Ooh. I think my sound alerts are a little too loud for today. I think I'll lower them down just a smidge. And Delirium, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Spoil Lynn today? Unfortunately, no, you get a 1. Now, are you gonna follow the dice or are you gonna follow your heart? That's up to you. I'm not gonna stop, but if the dice says something, then that's up to you to believe it or not. But, yeah. How's everybody else? You're welcome for the sound alert warning. Fair enough. I mean, I did lower it down, probably after stream. I'll have to remember to turn it back up for regular streams, but yeah, we're kind of just vibing today. Having like a nice lo-fi-esque stream. I'm also wearing my oversized shirt to be more on the comfy side. I always follow the dice, then there you go. There you go. I just know a few of you guys don't like to follow the dice. So I leave that option there for you. I read out the number and I'll leave it there. But yeah, how's everybody? I saw Nebula here earlier. I think she ran away. Oh my goodness, I look insane. Oh, no, she's here. I am certainly charmed. Well, I'm glad. Today is a day for you guys. You get to vibe. You guys, if you guys need to, if you guys are tired, you guys can fall asleep to the stream. But today is just, you know, us just chatting like normal, but in a calmer, softer voice. Nothing too crazy. I use the dice to justify poor financial decisions. Well, you're in luck that today I dropped the dice. I was just gonna say, today the dice is being very generous to you. But now the dice is gone. Should I go grab it? I didn't run away. I may have fallen over slightly. Aw, that's very cute. Yeah, we heard the dice roll away. What did it roll? I don't know. You know what? Let me go find it for you guys. Oh. It rolled a 19. Did Ignis chip? Nope. Ignis is completely fine. They are safe, they are very durable. So, yeah. It rolled a 19. I don't know what that 19 means, but yeah, oh wait, I read that. Uh-oh, I dropped the dice. Whatever shall I do? Nebula, that sounds very saucy. I don't know about that one. Jack, it's 40 degrees out today. Oh my goodness, stay warm. But yes, Jack, definitely try and stay cool with that type of weather. Stay hydrated as much as you can as well. Take the 19 as a good omen. You know what? Excuse me. Fair. Very fair. I probably shouldn't question it. Take the 19. Oh wait, I read that. 40 is warm, Lynn. Hello. Oh, I was thinking like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. If you're talking about Celsius, then yeah, that's hot. But also, hi Farm Boy, how are you? Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Welcome in. Thank you for the stretch as well. Very much appreciated. Okay. Oh yeah. What did you guys do in the last like 24 hours since I last streamed? Don't worry, Lynn, that's a normal for Callie. I mean, fair, I guess. But like, I don't know. Cause like, of course, like other places get cold / hot. But like, I don't know. Even if that is normal, does your body actually acclimate well with it, I guess? And also, hi MKK, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot, welcome in. No ASMR good boy redeem, because that would be taken out of out of context. And that is not my normal, you know, type of stream. I don't know. If they want that redeem, if they want something like that, they gotta do something else, you know? Yes, in Fahrenheit, it was a single digits earlier this week. No, this week has been insane. I don't know what's going on with this week, but like, it was hot a couple days, and then next thing you know, it was really cold and it snowed. And then now it's like slowly but surely going back to like spring weather. But at the same time, it's just like very confusing of what's going on. I'm here, but I'm shy. Why? What's wrong? Here for my streak? Well, thank you for the streak. You may go back to whatever you were doing. The inside of the house is a 78 or 70 degrees Fahrenheit with fans is good. That, to me, my house is at 75, and that's the limit that I'm allowed to keep it, because I would like it to be colder, but in my house I am not allowed to have it any colder than that. So 78 to 80 degrees inside the house plus fans? No thank you. That's way too much. That's way too hot for me. Lubin, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Welcome in. Daggers, something else? I mean, you kind of said it in a way that kind of made it sound kind of sussy. Or maybe it's because of the way we banter. 75, that's too cold and too much money. I mean, it's a little... It costs a little extra to have it at 75, but not really. And honestly, I'm willing to pay a little extra for comfort than to have to deal with, you know, having multiple different fans blasting and just dealing with feeling like the heat or the stickiness. I'd rather just be comfortable in the, you know. I would actually like it to be at like 74, maybe 72 degrees Fahrenheit in the house. But you know, I'm not allowed. That is considered too cold for my household. So, you know, we agreed on 75. 75 is a too cold. That's 75 degrees Fahrenheit? What do you mean? Normal indoor temperature is 20 degrees Celsius, if that, which is like 68. I mean, if the weather outside is hot, my house is the type of house that would leak the cold or hot inside the house. So if it's hot outside, it's like 80, 90, almost 100 degrees or something, give or take, I don't know. It will leak into my house, and you know, having it at 78, I am a hot body. Not in that way, but I'm the type of person that has a very hot body and gets hot pretty fast. So me having it at 78 is not the temperature for me. I tried living in it for a while, but over time I just couldn't handle it. It was just too much for me, and we agreed. Heat and stickiness is not work well with sleep. It does not. There are days, especially during the summer, where I do not sleep with a blanket. It's just, it does not work. Because I am a hot sleeper. I'm not the type of hot sleeper where I'll literally, like, you know, sweat in my sleep, but I will be hot enough to not have a blanket on my body, you know. That's the type of person I am. Can you last the whole stream? I don't know if I can. Why don't you make it a challenge? Let's see how long you can last. A dry 95 degrees outside weather is peak comfy weather when you just nap on the shade. I feel like that could be okay to an extent, but because you're in the shade, I feel like that might be okay, but like I gotta have a breeze, you know? I gotta have some sort of breeze for a while. I don't know. I just, as a panda, you see how thick my hair is? I get hot fast. I cannot deal with heat at all. So, you know, if I can be as cool as I can, I will take that with everything. You know? Give me all the cold air, give me all of the winter breeze, please. Cho, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot, welcome in. Ghost, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot, welcome in. How are you two both? I feel like I'm getting people from both spectrums. I feel like I'm being a bi-panic for a couple people. Imagine my temperature range is just a desert lizard during the summer. Deserted lizard during the summer. I mean, fair enough. Listen, you're used to that type of weather, you know? You're kind of used to, like, I guess the range is 50 or 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and then all the way up to 90, 100. So that's what you're kind of used to, which makes sense. But for me, I'm so used to having like 4 seasons that like I can't handle dealing with just one temperature. I have to have multiple different temperatures, and only for like a certain amount of time. Ren, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Panda Manor. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Just drink something and the heat disappears. Yeah, but when you're drinking a lot of liquid, you eventually need to go use the bathroom. And sometimes if you're out, there's not always a bathroom that's close by or allows you to let you use them, you know? But BKK did do the ad break, so I'm sorry for those who are not subscribed. It is only going to be a minute, so you guys won't be missing too much. But yeah, we'll be right back. Like, genuinely okay with a dry heat as long as there is some water nearby. I think I agree. Dry heat is fine to an extent, but if there was some type of breeze, you know, or I just don't move too fast, then I'll be okay, because I don't like sweating. But you're not wrong there. Hi Puffer, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. I love the cold and snow. I agree. I very much love the cold and snow as well. It is nice. I just don't like the snow that you have to, like, you know, dig your way out of your driveway, or, you know, getting that black ice and then waking up in the morning and getting a flashbang because outside is just all blanketed in white snow. Like, that's the only other thing that I'm like, that's what I don't like. But I love the snow. The snow is really nice. Sometimes it's a little annoying because, like, when it's in that mushy phase, then your shoes get all wet, it's all mushy, it's just not a fun time as well. But, you know, I still would prefer that over, you know, heat. In fact, later today, I will be getting some yard work done. Good luck with that. Lynn isn't being loud in a gremlin. Who is this and where is our panda queen? I am right here. We're just doing an ASMR stream today. So, you know, the gremlin is still here. Just a little calmer today. Also, hi PK, how are you? Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Yeah, there's a limit to how much heat. I like the heat enough, through my though I have long hair, I can deal with some heat, but like heat all the time, I don't know how far I could go with that. You know what I mean? I can deal with the heat and all that, just I don't want to deal with it all the time. You know what I mean? Welcome back to those who are stuck in ads. Let me see. 60 degrees, it feels too cold. That's how warm-bodied you are. 60 degrees is nice AC weather to me. I call that AC weather. Like in the low 70s all the way up to high 50s or mid 50s is AC weather to me. And then below mid 50s and below, that's when I consider it getting a little cold. But around probably 30 something, that's when I start feeling cold. And like that's when I want to, like, you know, bundle up a little bit, but like, you know, and layer up a couple like layers of clothing. But I enjoy the cold, I embrace it, and you know, over time I do get a little cold and nippy, but like, you know, I still enjoy it. I would rather I prefer that. Also, you know, during the heat, you know, like you're like, I wear rings during the heat, you know, your hands get swollen a little bit because of the heat and all that stuff. Sometimes my, like, you know, my rings will fit, but they're a little snug. But during the winter, they're very loose. So that's like, you know, sometimes clothing and all that, your body temperature and the way you react to the heat and like cold is just like, you know. I need to clean my poo again. Oh, your pool. Why did I read poo? Your pool, because the ducks returned and it made a mess. Maybe it's time to set up a fence of some sort or something? Because if you allow them to stay in that body of water, they might consider that their home, and then you have to do that all the time, you know? I like dry heat better than it being super humid and sticky. I agree. I 100% agree. Soft and quiet, Lynn? Yeah. Muggy heat is the worst. Hard to breathe? 100%. I am, yep. No thank you. No. I'm good. Just drinking something that doesn't make the heat disappear either. It can help, but only to a point. Agreed. You know, if you're drinking like a cool drink in the heat, that can give you some sort of, you know, coolness, but it can only last so long, you know? So I agree. And like you're more cooling down like the inside of your body rather than the outside of your body, which I guess, you know, it can be good, but if it gets into 110s, then we have to be more careful. Oh, of course. But like, I feel like if you're in the 90s and up, you still gotta be more cautious because, like, you know, it's almost like direct sunlight, you know? It's crazy. I disagree with the snow because I have to drive. That's what I mean, you know? Driving in that snow too, because, you know, the roads get sprinkled with salt and you're hearing like the crunchiness and the mushiness of the snow. You know? I like the aesthetic of snow. I don't like the maintenance I have to deal with snow. Is that better explanation? have to go do stuff, like what you're doing now, so see you later, boss. Thank you for stopping in, Puffer. Also, hi Supreme, how are you? Welcome in, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. How have you been? Average summer temp around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and winters are -4 degrees Fahrenheit to 14. Whoa. Okay. That's cold. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind giving that a shot. But that's like your summer temp. So if it were to be, I don't know, winter time and all that stuff, I feel like it's gonna be always in the negatives. So don't know. Honestly, I really want to travel the world. I really want to travel everywhere, just at like their cooler times, not always like summer peak. Queen is still here. Queen never cry. Yes, I'm still here, Nebula. I see you. 120s are where I draw the line. Okay, I've never been in an area that had like it over than 110 degrees. So 120 is obscure, and I am going to be in my room or in a hotel if I'm like visiting or something and blasting that AC, and you know, no thank you, you know. At this point, I know I'm a panda, but like the way I like my temperature, call me a polar bear. Let me see, I'm gonna scroll. Wait, about heat waves? What about heat waves? Hate them. Hate heat waves. But also, don't always like when, you know, the weather is bipolar. Because, like, tell me why this week it was, you know, hot outside, and then all of a sudden, a couple days later, I wake up to snow and it being cold. You know what I mean? Like, make up your mind. Weather. Is it gonna be hot? Or is it gonna be cold? Or is it gonna be in the middle? Choose. Don't go up and down and like just as if it's like a mixer and grab that lever and go up and down. Like, it's either you gotta just choose and gradually move that like lever up or down. Just like it was crazy. Treat it like the chemicals and stuff. I mean, I guess. Also, hi Wayne, how are you? Welcome in. That's why I slept good. Fair enough. I don't know, I'm the type that sleeps better in cold weather, but you know, if it's hot out and the house is a little warm, I'll just sleep with half a blanket on me or no blanket on me. Because I'm also a side sleeper and I sleep with a pillow. I like hug plushies and stuff to sleep. So, you know, they're technically covering me. Just I don't have to deal with a blanket as well. Let me see. I don't know how the folks in Death Valley, California handle summers though. Like 125 to 130, that's insane. No. That's too much for me. Lynn, I invite you to visit in winter. It's quite lovely. I mean, my winters are pretty nice, to be honest with you. They're they're cold. Sometimes we'll get some snow, you know. I like my winters, you know. Sometimes it's a little annoying because, like, you know, with colder weather, your hand gets a little bit drier and, you know, you have to deal with that. But, like, other than that, I like the cold weather because fashion, you get to layer up and, you know, look cuter, but like at the same time warming your body up so you don't freeze to death, basically. You know? I think I'm okay with a low Lynn voice now. Are you? Are you sure? It's the humidity that kills you. Both summers and winter, as long as it's dry, you can manage. Pretty much. And yes, in a certain context. Or a certain extent. Pretty much. I live for one temperature and one temperature only. If it goes up or down, I will have to try and figure out how to dress properly. I guess. I need a body pillow, to be honest. I have one as well. I actually have a body pillow. Not a Dakimakura, but I do have a body pillow and I got it from Costco. It was like 11 bucks. And it's like the type of outing, like, what is it? The cold fabric. So like for hot sleepers, like it doesn't always, like, it's not a hot pillow that you're cuddling with. It is a like cooling fabric pillow, and I sleep with it, and it's nice. It's not always cold, but you know, I like it. And I also sleep with like 2 other plushies. Because I sleep from back and forth, from both one side to the other, depending. I like move in my sleep sometimes. Colder temps like 60 degrees is perfect to sleep in because you can add layers and add blankets. Exactly. Nebula, you get it. Not to mention, colder weathers equals you can have warmer showers and not get out of the shower and feel hot. You know what I mean? You can have warm, hot showers and it's so nice. School housing. Oh god, nope. We get snow all winter long. What's a square feet in a real unit? No clue. But I also live in a very nature-filled area, which makes it more nicer. Honestly, yeah, because you get to, I guess, combat any type of weather, I guess, because like the forest kind of cuts down on the wind speed, stuff like that. To be frank, it's about $300 and I live under a mile from my campus. Not bad. About a 20-minute ride on train brings me to the capital. That's honestly not bad. That's actually quite nice. It's been unreasonably warm here. This year I don't get what? I don't I didn't we didn't get below 0 Fahrenheit all winter and the record low snowfall. I mean, it's always a gamble with snow, I guess. Dice roll? Should I spend money on a good fan off Temu? The dice said 19, but it's off Temu. So I don't know if you should spend $30 on a Temu fan. You could definitely get a decent fan for that price at like Target or something. I bought over 400 rings off of Temu, but why? What made you buy 400 rings off of Temu? Or what did you need them for? Is my question. Cause who needs that many? I like wearing rings, but 400? I mean, I'm also a ring wearer. I like wearing rings, but like, do you just bulk buy? So then if they get green or rust, then you just throw them out? Is that what I'm... Because I feel like at that point that's also a waste, no? I don't know. It's been unreasonably warm here this year. Oh, never mind. I read that already. Okay, still not used to her low voice, but I'll be good if you'll be good to me, Lynn. I have points. Yeah, but I can also turn them off, so... You know? Lynn pillow? I don't know, I remember you guys talking about how you guys would potentially want a body pillow of me, and I'm like, I don't know. Nyx, you using that nosebleed emote and you're saying that's the wrong emote? I don't think so. I use the ones I like and sell the rest. I take care of my rings so they don't rust. And I also buy the good quality stainless steel ones that are fashionable. Interesting. I mean, it seems like you have a system to do this. And, I mean, it seems like it's working quite well. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna put my hands up in the air and I'm gonna, you know, say touche. I'm just like, but 400. The fact that, like, Temu sells that amount of rings for one purchase is insane to me. Yes, buy rings, sell ring, buy more rings. That's the system. And that is consumerism. But you know what? Good on you. Because at the same time, you're also making a little bit of money. But like, how much are you selling the rings for? Because they're Temu rings, so how much are they actually worth? You know? Because that's what I'm like, you know? I can't say too much because there's also conventions that sell like Temu merchandise and they sell it for like way over their butt, like, you know, what they are being sold on Temu. You know, I can't fault you if you're doing that, but like, you know. Hi Myth, how are you? Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Welcome in. Oh no, I don't have any money. All goes back to the rings. That is insane. That is insane. I mean, I understand, like, you know, changing out rings and stuff for like certain outfits and stuff. That makes sense. But at the same time, I don't know. I have like my 4 that I wear on the daily, and I've thought about getting more, but like, I don't know. You know? Enjoy the bamboo forest, Myth. I wait for the extra cheap discount and buy like 50 rings for 10 bucks. That's honestly not bad. You know? Am I like you're telling me this? It's almost like you're trying to sell it to me, and you know, I would bite, but I'm not going to. And at the same time, I'm also like low-key sensitive to like quote unquote fake rings and stuff, or like fake jewelry. So I'm just like, I don't know, Temu is so like, you know, it's always so weird. Come on down and visit California, guys. See the site, which are on fire. The lovely hiking trails, which are on fire. Our lovely beaches, which are crowded as heck and are dirty. True. Try our large diversity of food, which is on fire in a good way. And if you're lucky, then you can see a rare fire tornado that occurs with the Santa Ana winds and the abundance of fires. Come visit California today. Please don't save yourself. Yup, that will do it. Let me see. And by capital, I mean the... Oh. Temu is fine, lol. I'm careful and been buying off there for 5 years. Buying off of Temu for 5 years is crazy, dog. Just buy off Temu, homie. Disclaimer, I'm not Asian. I mean, you don't have to be Asian to buy things off of Temu. You know? I have non-Asian friends that buy things off of Temu, but I don't. I'll tell you that I don't. The closest thing to Temu that I'll buy things off of is Shein. But, you know, that's if I need like a quick outfit for like a one day or something type deal. Let me see. I don't think if I would trust Temu. I just got a few t-shirts from Hot Topic though. Hot Topic is also basically, it's like slowly but surely turning into like Forever 21, and Temu had a baby. Like their jewelry and their shirts, like it's the amount you pay for Hot Topic for what you get and the quality, it's not always, you know, you get what I mean? I used to love Hot Topic, but then, you know, if I need like a choker or something, I can just go off of Shein. And like, you know, it's like $1 or less for the same thing basically. I don't know. That's my hot take from Hot Topic. That's just how I see it. Bye, Lynn. I'll be back later. No worries. Take your time. You can turn them off? Yes, I can. A Lynn pillow would be way too small. I swear to God, Chris. What do you mean? I am just a perfect size, I'll have you know. Shein is a discounted Hot Topic. That's what I'm saying. Like, the quality of what Hot Topic is not as good as it used to be, and a lot of the items you see in Hot Topic you can also find off of Shein, and sometimes maybe the quality might be a little bit better, but like you're telling me that I could buy a like chain for like $1, $2 off of Shein, and you get that same price at Hot Topic for like 30 bucks, like 20-30 bucks, you know? I don't know. Let me see. Nah, the Lynn pillow wouldn't sell. let's go with cookware. I honestly, yeah, I would do either or. I remember buying this one trench coat for a penny and a nickel. It was poor quality, but looked just good enough for a cosplay. See, literally, that's what I mean. Like, I don't shop off of Shein, but if I need a quick item for cheap, and it's for like a cosplay or it's for something like that, you know what? Like, I don't mind. I don't mind the extra cost there. That's fine. Also, Brady, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome into the Panda Manor. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah. I'm also a little behind on chat, so if you guys see that I'm like not reading your messages immediately, that is why. Puppire or Panpire rice cooker or a cute Panpire measuring cups. Ooh, okay. What if we did like Panpire measuring cups or cups or teaspoons or maybe both? And what about cookie cutters? What about that? I don't know. I know want a Lynn body pillow. I want a Lynn life-size plush. Isn't that the same thing at that point? Isn't that the same thing? Y'all know how a hack? Lol, if you wanna be what? If you want what? If you want something from Temu, just add it to your cart and wait. They will discount it once, potentially twice, to get you to buy it. True. You didn't hear that from me though. No, that I feel like that's a common thing. I feel like that is a common thing that happens. Don't worry, the temp went down to 91 degrees, so I'll be fine. Fair enough. I remember when Hot Topic was the Hot Topic. I don't fully remember when Hot Topic was the Hot Topic, but I definitely grew up with Hot Topic, but it was also still pricey, but it wasn't like what it is now, and you know, not as good. Also, hi Neo, how are you? Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Welcome in. Kept you waiting, huh? Lynn's kind of short for. Oh, Brian, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Panda Manor. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Feel free to join into the conversation or lurk around. It's all up to you. Lynn is kind of short for a body pillow. He might be onto something. That's insane. What do you mean? Crazy talk. Thought? With body pillow of Linsuki, you definitely want at minimum a character reference sheet. I do have a reference sheet. But you know, I would probably commission an artist to draw something better for the bodysuit, but for the body, what is it? Body pillow. But I don't know how far I want to go with that. I can see you being the perfect size. Yes, that's insane. Well, for Hot Topic, the main reason I ordered from them is because they had a couple Iron Mouse shirts. Plus they had a decent sale, as well as being able to take $10 off on top of that. You know what? Fair enough. If you know what you were going for and, you know, understood the plan, I'm not gonna stop you. You know, you spend your money however you want. I'm not gonna change anything or tell anybody what to do, obviously. I put my 2 cents in, and if you guys want to follow that 2 cents, that's up to you, you know? Warlord, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Welcome in. How are you? Sure, you got vibes going on here? We do. This is actually my first ASMR stream that I'm doing. I have been requested for over a year to do ASMR, but only now did I finally cave in and, you know, test the waters of ASMR, I guess. you know? But yeah, we're just vibing. This is kind of how streams go. I'm a huge yapper. My voice isn't always like this all the time. I do get a little louder if I want to. But today is kind of more like a vibey type stream. But yeah, if you enjoy the yaps, joining into conversations and stuff, feel free to do so. But yeah, we also do variety games. I play a bunch of different games, Minecraft, Sims, and a bunch of random other like one-shot games. And yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. Are you sure? You guys don't sound like you guys are okay. If you want to go for cooking merch, I need some new ovens. I have thought about oven mitts. We have put that down in our merch like ideas in the past, so I think that would be cool as well. We could do like oven mitts, cups and tablespoons and all that. If we want to be cute, we can maybe try and do some like cookie cutters, but honestly don't know. Hi Wolf, how are you? Welcome in. Or Wolfen, sorry. How are you? Nice. Personally, I just hang at ASMR streams. Hey, you know, you're more than welcome to stay and stick around, because I plan to do more ASMR streams, hopefully in the future. This stream in particular is more of a just chatting type stream, but I am slowly but surely trying to lean into the ASMR RP. Obviously just fluffy stuff, nothing sussy. You know, we're trying to keep it 18 plus, you know, nothing crazy, but just fluffy and vibey with a little bit of roleplay. That is kind of the thing, but we can also do just random chatting streams with ASMR. It kind of, you know, fluctuates, but we'll see. I'll get you a one. You don't need to get me one. Oh my goodness, are you guys, are Nyx and Nebula, are you both discussing getting yourself a body pillow of me? Like a fan-made body pillow? Is that what I'm seeing in the chat? I'm just kidding, Lynn. You're not short. Lynn, new bodysuit model when? That's insane. What's insane also is I could actually put a bodysuit on this model if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that. Not when you do that. This is fine with the fire around you. This feels like a call with a friend who just woke up. I mean, that's kind of the point, right? We kind of want that like vibey hangout type of stream and stuff. I think this is cool. I like this. And it seems like you guys are, you know, there's some positive feedback with it. So we could definitely do these more often if I have no other idea of what to do for stream. We could definitely do something like this. I love the idea of branded oven mitts. I personally would love to own my own pair of oven mitts. I think that would be really cool. And I know the type of oven mitts I like to use when I bake. So if there's a way for me to set that up and, you know, talk to a warehouse or something that could help me make these come to life, I think that would be really cool. Obviously, you know, we'll have to wait and stuff. Random thought, is Suki art rice cooker? Holy. I mean, if you guys like that idea, I'm not gonna stop you guys from, you know, drawing that, I guess. Or commissioning art on that. That's up to you. Please don't wash the rice. I want you guys to wash the rice. You guys need to wash the rice. If you guys don't wash the rice, you guys are gonna get it from me. So, you know. That's a good idea. Scatter. No fan made. Proceeds must go to Lynn. I mean, here, I'm all up for fan art, and if you guys would like to make merchandise of me, like fan merchandise of me, go for it. You know, if you do ever make fan made merchandise of me, I just would love to see it. I have a hashtag on my Twitter, and also you guys can post it on my Discord. I would love to see, you know, that being like a thing, because as someone that goes to conventions and stuff, I like to buy, you know, art and fan merchandise of things I like. And if there were something of me that was fan made and people were selling it, I think that would be really cool. I think that'd be like, you know, get that bag as well, because, you know, that just means that there's other people around that would love to support you alongside being a fan of me. I think that would be cool, you know. I'm not gonna, and if you want to, you know, do something with that, it's all up to you. My heart rate is 127. Why don't you make it to 130? I chug an energy drink and still feel like falling asleep. Like I said, if you would like to fall asleep to the stream, you're more than welcome to. Today's a chill, vibey stream. You know, it's all calm, lo-fi type of, you know, podcasty stream. So if you guys feel tired and fall asleep to the stream, I'm not gonna be offended. And today is a calm stream, so you guys won't be, you know, awoken by something really loud, hopefully. And yeah. Don't worry about it. I eat rice. I be eating unwashed rice all day. Please, whoa. Please don't forget to wash rice, silly. That's insane, Yar. Huh? Instead of the rice cooker singing when done, it would be Lynn's Suki's ASMR voice. Thank you for washing your rice. I'm proud of you. I mean, I don't know. I could, like, you know, I was gonna say hum something, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go there yet. Or have a setting to a good boy or girl, and that might be too far. Hello? To the person eating unwashed rice all day? Yeah. I'm just imagining you like karate chopping. Oh my goodness. See, you guys, Flustered is very adorable right now. Holy, my heart rate is 145. Hey, congratulations, you got past 130. Now don't die on me. I halted. I halt as in stop. Halt? Well, I read that as hiat. I don't know. I feel like both of them are better. This isn't fair. Someone fluster her quick? Well, I'm in this kind of like acting mood, so we'll see. We'll see if it does anything. Keep going. You'll kill him in the next 25 minutes. The fact that Chris is encouraging me to do this is insane. I don't know. Should I? Should I amped up the fluffiness?
Next Friday, Lynn's gonna get a huge paycheck.
Nebula, darling. Thank you for the hundreds of thank you for the 10 subs. Very much appreciated. Did that work in your favor or did it work in mine? Welcome to everybody who got a sub. Welcome into the Cup Manor. Nyx is going to explode now that Lynn is wearing a maid outfit. Since I'm wearing the maid outfit, why don't I move back a little? Just so you could see the full thing. Very much appreciated the sub. I wish I was adorable, but I can't be flustered. I mean, you just haven't told me what you guys want, so I can be however you want me to be. It's a 9. You rolled a 9. So it seems like you're not there yet. I don't know, how are you guys feeling? Is this making you guys cringe that I'm acting this way since I normally don't? Or are you guys fine with this? I want you to read a rice cooker manual in a soft ASMR voice. 160? Nyx, you can't die on us. We need you here. Cringe is definitely the wrong word. I don't know. It's definitely not something that I normally do. So, I don't know if this is everyone's cup of tea, but it seems like you guys are fine for the most part. I'm fine with this not Nyx dying though. I mean, at least some of you guys aren't phased, so you know. But you know what? Let's play with Chris's little thing. So let's do a rice cooker manual. Okay. To use a standard rice cooker, measure rice using the provided cup, 180 ml. Rinse it thoroughly and add in to the inner pot. Add water to the corresponding line. 2 cups of rice to the 2 line. Ensure the pot is dry. Set it in the base. Secure the lid and press cook. Let it sit for 10 minutes after. And you have perfect rice. I'm too autistic to be phased. You know what? More power to you. Fair enough. I am back, but I am making a sandwich. Yummy. I want some. I now know how to make rice. Yeah. And the easiest tip is, if you guys don't want to, you know, get the proper measurements for everything, you can scoop as much rice as you think. So 1 cup of rice or 2 cup of rice, or, you know, 3 or 4 cups of rice in your rice cooker. You know, wash all your rice. And if you look at your index finger, that first line at the pointer finger is going to be, you know, a pretty good measuring of how much water you need to put in your rice. So pour water into your rice and dip your finger into the rice, and that first line is gonna indicate how much water you need for your rice. Sub 90 BPM. That's not bad. You're surviving. I just bought a rice cooker last week. Ooh. May I ask, like, what brand? And also, what made you buy a rice cooker? Because not many people have rice cookers. If you're, you know, someone that wasn't in the culture that has rice, I don't know. I honestly prefer having a rice cooker around, even if I don't eat rice all the time, because it's very convenient, and, you know, cooking it in a pot can be so much work, and you don't have to worry, and you, like, there's more chances of you messing up the rice in the rice cooker. But, you know, I make the instant rice. I like the Korean brand of instant rice, but if we're talking about, like, Uncle Ben's rice, no. I don't know. Like the Korean or Japanese individual, you know, instant rice that you just pop in the microwave, those are nice. Those are, you know, they do the job and they're not bad. But, you know. Culture that has rice is frying me. Listen, cause here's the thing, you know, Hispanic people also eat rice, that's in their dishes. Asian people also have rice that's in their dishes, you know. Some European countries might have rice in some of their dishes, but, like, not everyone has a rice cooker, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh, like, people that aren't Asian don't have rice cookers, because that's not always true, you know? And, like, some people I've met that, like, you know, enjoy eating rice all the time, for some reason don't like, for some reason have not made the switch to get a rice cooker. It's so bizarre to me, because, like, they'll eat rice almost every day, but for some reason they don't want to get a rice cooker. But, like, I'll see that their rice is either sometimes soggy, or you'll see, like, rice stuck to, you know, the pot. I'm just like, oh no. BKK, welcome back. Thank you for the hydrate. Very much appreciated. And thank you for the stretch as well. The brand is Raise Hunger. It's a German brand. I wanted to get into more rice dishes, and rice cooker rice cooker rice is so much nicer than a regular cooked rice. Agreed. And if you ever need advice, or not advice, but like ideas of any, you know, rice dishes other than the ones that you have in mind, feel free to just ask the chat, and the chat will definitely help you around. Do y'all fry rice? I do on occasion, but not all the time. It's more like if I'm in the mood to have fried rice, then I'll have fried rice, but not all the time. Uncle Ben's is dead to me. That's insane. I'm Latina, and man, I love my rice. Rice is so good, but like I'm also the type that I'm slowly but surely trying to cut out rice, or like consume less rice, and like eat more protein and vegetables and stuff. But I still enjoy it. Like certain things I gotta have my rice, especially like Korean soups, or you know, stuff like that. Red, green, white, yellow, brown, all types. I'm definitely biased toward white rice. I'm not a huge fan of brown, but you know. Where can I post clips on the Panpire Discord? You can post it in the Twitch Discord. The Twitch clips. That's what that'll be. The pot gives it flavor. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I don't. Mikeke got subbed earlier, I saw. Did Mikeke get a sub? OMG. But knowing Mikeke, they're still going to redeem. You did! You're still gonna try and redeem ad break, even if you're not subbed. I have a feeling. Let me see. There it is. Well, for those who are not subscribed, I am so sorry. Ad break has to start now, but it's only going to be for a minute, so you won't be missing too much, I promise. But there we go. Let me see. I only tried basmati rice so far, but also bought jasmine rice to test. I like jasmine rice. Jasmine rice is really nice. I also like Korean short grain rice. That's really good. But you know, test out whatever you like and experiment with, you know, different dishes from there. I know how to get chat flustered. Hey Lynn, do you have a lemon? What do you mean? I feel like you have to specify what you're talking about. I'm very hesitant of what that means. Nice thing about rice cookers is I can also steam vegetables at the same time. True, that is very true. I also need to cut carbs and up my protein and veggies. My doctor be getting a pity with me today. Yeah, I'm also in that. I feel like this year everyone is on their like protein intake. Like everyone is now like, you know, protein this year, because everyone's like realizing, oh, we need to eat more protein to like lose weight, or you know, combat like certain like, you know, conditions somebody might have and all that. Let me see. Lynn tempted fate. I got a wonderful clip of the instructions. That's insane. That's insane. I stuttered when I said that too, so I don't know how well it sounds to be honest with you. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. With this voice, I am getting EP myself. But that's because I've been very busy. I was also in a call with my friend that is a bride and talking about her cake and all this different things. Now I learned that I'm also gonna be making her birthday cake before her wedding on top of other people's birthday cakes that I have to do. So, you know, it's all a little overwhelming and almost last minute feeling, you know? But, you know, everyone's kind of asking or commissioning me, I guess, for my specialty of a lemon blueberry cake. So we'll see. I like to use a lime and a cilantro or coriander in my rice when making a Jamaican peas and rice or Mexican rice. I love Mexican rice. Like the little lemon and cilantro that goes in between. You know, I love chipotle rice. Rice is really, really good, and I've been trying to remake it at my home, but we don't have the right rice to make it. But like, you know, it's so good. Mexican rice is really, really good. Sometimes I will just eat Mexican rice on its own. Like there is a local I guess Mexican restaurant that's near me, and they, you know, kind of do they make chicken. It's not grilled chicken, it's like oven chicken, rotisserie chicken, I guess. And they serve it with like a huge pile of rice. Sometimes like I'll eat the chicken, but like I will devour that rice because it's so good. And I'm like, how do you make it? Because Mexican rice, their rice grains are very like thin and drier than Asian rice or like jasmine rice or yeah, stuff like that. Like it's not as sticky, you know what I mean? It's dry. Like not in the dry in like tasting wise, but you know what I mean? Also, hi Void, how are you? Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot, and also Neo, thank you for the bit, very much appreciated. Also, oh my goodness, hi Dry, how are you? Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot, welcome in. But how are you guys? Void is very confused. We're doing an ASMR stream today, so we're talking kind of softly today. Dry, sticky. What have I joined into? We're talking about rice and different textures and, you know, varieties of rice. Because right now we're kind of like going on a kind of tiny tangent about rice and how we eat it and how we make it. I like Spanish rice in my tacos. Latinos and Latinas, is that acceptable? Rice and tacos? I can't tell you if that is correct or something, but you know, I understand in burritos, but tacos? Totally was thinking about rice. Right. Sure you were. But I mean, I guess it makes sense if you guys weren't here to understand. But, yeah. Kind of just, you know. Yeah, rice. Sure. Right. Totally. I like some rice pudding on occasion too. Rice pudding is actually not that bad. I actually like rice pudding, depending on how it's prepared, I guess. I like it with raisins. Maybe not. But I know a lot of people don't like raisins. I like raisins. I don't know if I like it in my rice pudding though. I prefer my cinnamon rolls with raisins too. Actually, that's not unheard of. There are people that do put raisins in their cinnamon rolls, but that's not as common as you would think. What I do like is raisin cinnamon bread that they sell at grocery stores. You know, like that loaf of cinnamon raisin bread. That stuff, I haven't had that in years, but from what I remembered, I liked it. That's good. I like that. Don't tempt her to do something else. Nyx, you keep saying that, but like, you're just making it worse for you. And Nebula too. Let me see. Okay, my homemade tacos are technically burritos. Okay, that makes more sense because when I think of tacos, I'm thinking of like either a round flour or corn tortilla or a hard shell like, you know, taco shell. You know what I mean? Rice pudding, a goated rice pudding, a goated Christmas dish. Literally the best tradition. Actually, yeah, that's not common for us. I only really eat rice pudding if someone makes it for a party, but not many people do. But when it's done correctly, I like it. Let me see. Hi, Lazy. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Welcome in. How are you? I have cinnamon raisin bread right now. I put some butter on it and eat it like that. Honestly, that sounds so good, but have you ever done cinnamon raisin bread French toast? Like, hear me out. Imagine, you know? I feel like that would be bomb. I've never done it, but I feel like that would taste so good. I'm making a sandwich. Don't interrupt sandwich. Let me see. No, a lot of my ancestry is from Denmark. Party? Okay, when I say party, I don't actually mean like, you know, those type of like frat party type things, like where people go to people's houses or like a random house and just go over there to drink and all that stuff. Like, no, I'm not talking about like those type of parties. I'm talking about, you know, get-togethers and potluck type parties and stuff, you know, like those ones. Oh, Nyar's secret code, wool, project, wow. I have all we need now. I'm doing good. Just EP today. How are you? I am just the same as you. I had to deal with my friend who is commissioning me for her wedding cake and now her birthday cake, and what the plan is and all that stuff. And I'm also very EP. This stream is low-key giving that EP vibe, so if you fall asleep to the stream, I won't blame you. I'm like slowly but surely getting there as well, but it's okay. Like a chill, cool vibe party? Kind of. It's very much like get-together type parties. You know, just people you hang out with and friends, and people you like, hanging out in one place, enjoying good food, or having good food, and just chatting. Sometimes maybe we'll play, you know, there'll be karaoke. My parents love karaoke. Or maybe there'll be like some sort of board game. It's very chill. Very, very chill. Suki, someday an Asian potluck is needed. Honestly, that's me like almost once a month at least at my household. You know, my household loves to host party/get-togethers. And it's not mainly for me, it's for my parents. But you know, they be good. Sometimes I'll come out of my room and I'll see them like making pandan coconut waffles. They're so good and like one of my favorite desserts. And they're so easy to make and they're so delicious, you know? But yeah, someone hop on Minecraft, alpha to POV. Making cakes can be a bit hectic. My mom made birthday and wedding cakes. They can be, and especially when your client doesn't fully know what they want, they'll tell you like kind of the idea of what they want, but they don't really kind of tell you, you know what I mean? Of how they want it exactly, or you know. I try to give them everything I can, but then like it's like people don't understand that when you are making a cake, you need to like, you know, prep at least 2 days in advance. You gotta bake the cakes, you gotta chill your cakes, and then you gotta assemble your cakes, and then you have to let that chill again, and then after that you have to decorate them, and then you know all these different things, and that process could be, you know, 2-3 days before the actual date of, you know, whatever. But it really depends on, you know, the sizing and all that stuff, and what flavor, and you gotta calculate the cost and all that. It's insane being a baker, and let alone a home baker, is insane. Let me see. Why doesn't Lynn love karaoke? Because I am very shy. I am very shy with my voice. I'm very, what's the word? Nitpicky? I'm a perfectionist, you guys know this. So when it comes to my voice, I want to, even if it's like, you know, raw vocals, no autotune, you know, or, you know, mixing, I want it to sound good. Like, you know? And I'm very, I guess, I think you guys know what I mean. And I've been told, like, obviously, you know, Papa Suki is Papa Suki, so he's a little biased, but he has told me that my voice is pretty good, and like, you know, all that stuff. And I just don't really sing in public, I guess. I mainly just sing to myself, and even so, it's been a while since I've fully let myself practice singing and all that stuff. So I'm a little, I guess, out of skill or out of practice. So if I were to do one, like I said, I would probably do a karaoke stream if we hit 5k followers. But for now, nothing. But I did say that I would like to do a, you know, I would like to produce a cover at one point. That would be really cool to do. but I definitely got to figure out how to do all that as well. I think it'd be cool. But yeah. Panda waffle win? Pandan. Pandan is different from panda. So add an N to panda and it's pandan. My nana used to make coconut and walnut cakes during Christmas time. Wait, that's so cute. That sounds so good too. Because this household loves coconuts and walnuts as well. So putting them together? That's interesting. That's interesting actually. A bit of a perfectionist? Yeah. I am a huge perfectionist when it comes to myself. I want to give you guys the best, and if I am not pleased with everything that I've given to you guys, then it's just not gonna happen, you know? That's like how I do things. I am my worst critic. Also, I'm gonna lower this BGM down a smidge because it seems like it's a little loud. In all seriousness, you and me both, I want to make sure what I do is good and not off tune or potentially embarrassing, you know what I mean? Exactly, because I myself, you know, have on occasion heard my voice back, whether it's me singing or it's me just talking or even voice acting, and I cringe at how I sound. And thought I sounded a different way, but then it turned out to be another way. But like, you know what I mean? Like, not off key or what is it? Tone deaf, but like, you know, very precise of how I want things to go and how to sound. That not yet. I think I would like to fix my microphone setup and all that stuff before I allow that to happen, I guess. I didn't do anything. Pineapples are amazing. Nyx, the way you were typing, that context does not look good on you. Suki, you need to look on Amazon panda eating waffles. Huh? Amazon? So panda eating waffle? Panda eating waffle. Hmm? Oh, it's like a bunch of like pandas on t-shirts eating waffles. Oh, these are cute, but they look like AI. These look like AI. Lynn, wanna know a secret? Sure, what's the secret? Why would waffles eat a panda? No, it's panda eating waffles. Pandas eating waffles, very yummy. Oh shoot, I didn't think of AI. I'm in trouble. No, I mean, you're just showing me. It's not like you know, made AI or anything. But it's cute. It just, I think it is AI. I don't know, the way it looks AI. And the fact that there's so many different, like, listings for kind of basically the same artwork and stuff, and probably the same quality. It's like, you know, the secret is that to me, your voice is perfect. Well, here's the thing. I know that you guys enjoy my voice, and I know you guys, are very nice to me about the way I sound and stuff. I just feel like I don't know. Singing is also something that like I've never really done in public. So it's gonna be like a mental like step to do so, if that makes sense. Cause like yeah, sure I can sing at home, I can sing in the shower or something like that, but like singing to people that I'm not familiar with or you know comfortable in that way, you know, it's gonna be harder to do, you know? It's like singing on stage basically, and I'm not used to that. And the time I did, it was really really bad. So, you know, it's like another fear that I have to like get over, you know? Yep, panda eating waffles, not panda eating a waffle. My brain. Also, hi Kuji. How are you? Welcome in. Just stream from the bathroom. You told us that you sing in there. Okay, but like still, you know what you know what I'm talking about. It's like one thing to do it in private, but then singing in public, it's a whole different story. Like, yes, I did do theater and all that, but I was never on stage to do theater, you know. And yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm yawning. Welcome back with the sandwich. What's inside the sandwich? Yeah, I don't know. I've been definitely, you know, trying to mentally prepare myself or get myself in that right like mindset to, you know, do a karaoke stream. I just haven't had the quote unquote guts to do it or allow my body to do so. It's like another example is when you're dancing. Some people, like, you know, when you're dancing, you're kind of tense if you're not used to dancing. So your body kind of like, you know, tenses up and just doesn't let you move the way you want to move. It's like that, but you have to like dancing, you have to let yourself go and be silly and like, you know, let your body move the way it wants to move. It's the same thing with your voice, and doing that in public and making sure that you don't embarrass yourself. It's kind of hard, at least for someone like me who's a perfectionist, you know. For plays, I was not on the stage either. I did background stuff, lighting, costume, makeup, and props. I was a part of the that team as well. I forgot what it's called. Tech theater. I was a part of theater and tech theater. I did both of those classes. And to be honest, when I did do those classes, my professor slash teacher did not really, you know, help us gain any really good skills unless she kind of already knew who these students were. Like if you just joined this class and, you know, you're getting into it, she will kind of like push you aside, and then she's very biased towards like, you know, students that have come back to her courses and classes. You know, and it's just kind of unfortunate because then you don't get to learn anything, and you know, it is what it is. For future reference, is posting clips in the chat allowed? No, posting clips or links of any sort is not allowed in on stream, but they are acceptable in the Discord. They just have to be posted in the right category. But no, don't have to apologize. It's because there can be some bad apples that come to stream and, you know, post a link, and then I don't want one of you guys to accidentally click on that link and, you know, whatever you're using to watch me breaks, you know? I don't want that to happen. No posting Lynn wink? That's insane. You don't need to dedicate a whole stream to karaoke. That's a big effort. Pick some songs to practice that you are comfortable with. And if you feel you are fine, ease us in with a few songs. I've thought about that stuff. Like, I've thought of us doing reaction streams. Like, I definitely want to, you know, dabble with doing some just chat reaction streams, you know, because I thought like that would be fun to do, because like I've heard you guys like, oh, you know, you should look up this or you should look up that, and I'm like, yeah, why not give that a try. I have definitely thought of that before, and you know, sometimes when I do play songs, I do occasionally hum to them. So, and most of the times when I do hum, it's very like subconscious and I don't realize I'm doing it until later on. But, you know, maybe. I used to sing on stage a lot and was very afraid of it, but was required for grades. Yeah. See, over time, like once you like do it for a while, you'll get used to it. Which I mean, it's kind of the same way with streaming, because you know. Oh. Hi Conan, how are you? Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Welcome in. Nuts, how are you? Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. Very much appreciate it. And thank you for the stretch. Oh wait, I don't think there was no stretch. My bad. I'll just stretch anyway. But yeah, like I said with streaming. There you go. There it is. There. Thank you for the stretch. Oh, my neck cracked. It's very like, cause you know I was nervous when I started streaming, and you know that was a whole thing. But then over time, I got used to it, and you know, I slowly but surely got used to my voice. Sometimes I still have those days where I'm not happy with it, but you know, I'm comfortable, quote unquote, enough, and you know I'm getting used to it. But you know, it's still a work in progress, and I maybe like, you know, I kind of have to do that with singing maybe, but we'll see. I guess it's very hard or crazy to think about. I don't know. So I know I can't speak for everyone, but I will let you know that if you do decide to do a karaoke stream one day, this is a safe space. We're all here for you. We love and appreciate you, and will always support you. I appreciate that. I mean, that does genuinely bring some ease to me. I'm just still very much a huge critic on myself, that like, you know, I want to give you guys everything, and you know, but we'll see. I was in middle school choir. I thought at one point about joining choir, but I was just like, that, I don't know, sometimes choir can be a bit pretentious in a way. Like, to me, choir kind of gives cliquey vibes in some cases. I did audition at one point, back in high school, to join the a cappella team. Obviously I didn't get it through, you know, make it through, but I remember like a few of my friends were like talking about it, and then they somehow, you know, were wrapped me into it, and then we were practicing late at school to get ready for the audition and stuff. It was crazy. Um, but yeah, totally understand. Um, I won't mention it again, but would like to say I know you said it's okay, and I know not to do it again. I will make sure not to do it. Not to. I did that before and got in trouble for it. Honestly, I didn't mean it to do it again. And have respect for you and your rules. I will accept timeouts if it's okay. No, Nix, you're okay. Don't be hard on yourself. You know, it's okay. Don't worry. You don't have to panic or anything. I never get the nerve to try out for solos or anything in choir. I don't have the confidence for that. You know, it's too nerve-wracking for me. Like, I do know, like, when I was younger that like I had dreams, because obviously growing up with watching YouTube and stuff, like you think of like creative things, and I like remember very vividly that I said one day it would be very, very cool to do a cover or to produce my own original song. At one point I thought that would be cool because I used to play piano, and I did try and dabble with guitar, but it was self-taught, so I didn't get to, and my hands, they don't fully reach the entire neck of the guitar, so I couldn't really, get too much into it. But I play piano, and sometimes, well, during practice, I would just click on certain chords and keys and kind of experiment and maybe like write some lyrics, but for the most part didn't really fall through or anything. But doing all that, doing solos and stuff for choir and all that, too much. True, ban him. Don't trust her lies. She's about to hang you. That's insane. I would not do that. You guys are insane. I would buy merch of that. You guys are... What in the world? What is going on? But yeah, I really want to produce a cover, and I have some ideas of what I would do for a cover. Cause I practice songs and stuff, but I have thought about, doing covers of certain songs. But yeah, they are, obviously a little pricey, because you gotta commission a mixer, an editor, an illustrator, and you also have to send in your raw vocals, and talk to the illustrator or artist to tell them what to you want for your cover, like visuals and stuff, and it's like a whole different thing. I do have some people that I that I have in mind that I want to commission, but we'll see. When I was in high school choir, the teacher was starting us for warm-ups, and despite my crazy high speaking voice, I was a bass singer in choir. The teacher started the what? Oh, sorry, I'm like, I was a bass singer in the choir, but the teacher started the bass section first, and I decided to do super low register, and she just never started any of the other sections. So we finished alone, and she was like, "Oh, sorry, I forgot to start everyone else." I was enthralled with Skull's bass voice. That's adorable. Hey, that means you can sing. That means you could potentially do, you know, a karaoke stream of your own. Damage finished. Yay! Back to full mod capacity. Listen, my mods need a lunch break. They can have their lunch break. I'm not gonna stop them. We are Suki's subs. We leave it there. But I don't know. I'm trying to readjust myself on my chair. I don't know. I'll give it some time. I'll give, like, you know, practice a little bit whenever I can. But yeah, got a lot of things to practice and to make and to do. Oh, also, earlier this morning at, you know, midnight, BTS released their album and their song, Swim, today, and I've been listening to their songs and stuff, and I'm waiting for Midnight Tonight to buy their light stick for the concert that's happening starting late this month / early this next month. So, you know, I'm excited, and I'm trying to still figure out what type of, you know, outfit to wear for the concert. But, like, you know, K-pop fans and people who are fans of BTS as well, we so back in the game. It feels like it's been forever, but at the same time, I am so happy that they're back. But what I'm not happy about is my wallet is going to be drained. But, you know, it's okay, it's worth it. I've held off from buying solo albums from the members since they went on their hiatus and military, you know, duties. So, you know, it's a little sweet treat, I guess. I can't feel bad for I can't feel bad now for it. I couldn't really pick on her even if I wanted to. Don't let her lull you in. That's how they get you. I mean, don't tell them my secrets. As a man, I think your outfit should be closed. What are you... Huh? What is that supposed to mean? How much you want to bet they're gonna have some military songs when they get out? Well, actually, their songs in this album is very mature, because obviously they're all like pretty much like 30-year-old men that are still in the K-pop industry and like basically catering towards, like, you know, there are some older fan bases, older member like fans in the fandom, but a lot of them are still in their, like, you know, mid-20s to, you know, teens. Like, that's like kind of their age range, but like, you know, it's crazy. But their songs and the lyrics this time around are more on the mature side compared to what they used to produce, and honestly, I'm happy about it because they are grown-ass men. They should be allowed to rap and sing about whatever they please without, you know, criticism or parasocial fans and stuff, you know? That low voice cloud makes me fold, I'm not gonna lie. Which one? You might want to get that checked out. Wait, what? Get what checked out? I'm confused. But yeah, I am actually probably gonna binge more of the songs. I meant Nyx. Ah, okay. You know, I'm looking forward to listening to their, you know, their album more, and then seeing their concert and clips, and like seeing the fandom kind of basically be awakened after being like, you know, all that stuff. But as a casual K-pop fan now compared to what I used to be, it's different vibes for me. As I've grown older and matured a little bit with being a part of a K-pop fandom, you know, it feels different this time around. And, you know, I'm enjoying listening to them and, you know, being a fan, but more on the casual side. I'm not like a crazy teen anymore. It's insane. Lynn, old confirm, I am not. I am still very much young. But I'm saying, like, I'm not this hyperactive, like, you know, Twitter spamming, I don't know, 17-year-old, like, K-pop fan that was, you know, hugely obsessed with, you know, these grown-ass men, basically, and all that stuff. I'm just more on the casualer side, you know? I'm a casual fan from VTubers to K-pop idols. Casual is the, you know, best way to go about it. And, you know, support them but not go crazy, you know? I'm drinking lots of water and chilling now. Are you sure? Someone's very thirsty. Don't worry, Lynn. Don't worry, Lynn isn't real. She can't hurt you. I don't know. Cause, you know. I don't know. Bet you won't. See, the thing is, you're very, like, you're hard to read in my sense. Like, you're very much like a, to me, how I picture you is you're very much a, obviously, older person to me. You're like unk status in my head, and you're very, like, you know, stoic, and, you know, you're like a rock. Nothing really phases you in that sense. And I don't know. There might be things that phases you, but obviously it seems like the normal things don't necessarily make you go awooga, you know? You're kind of very like monotoned to it, or I think monotone is not the right word. Tolerant to what the internet is kind of providing, I guess. So like the mommy voice and the daddy voices, the Valorant type, you know, conversation, e-boy, e-girl, like, you know, the things that a lot of people are attracted to. That stuff you're not as phased by, and, you know, you just hear it's a voice, so it doesn't really fluster you in that way. So if you were to get flustered or to you know, move you in a way. It would have to be like kind of like this grand gesture. It's like almost like a tsundere type vibe. You know? Like you're just a chill guy. Do me next. Skull is, to me, kind of someone that's you know, is still young but not, you know, someone like that's in their 20s. Don't confirm that to me. That is, you know, still trying to figure out life but understand it quite well enough, but you know, you still have that childlike enthusiasm in your, you know, life. And, you know, to me, you're living every day as you can type, you know, that's how I see it. Stoic. I don't know, I couldn't figure out the word to explain it. Also me after Skull. So Nyar, I would consider you kind of on the mysterious, I guess, side, but at the same time you're more open toward than I would say Chris is. And you told me, like, you know, you're like life stories and, you know, information of things that I haven't heard about. You give like ambivert vibes but kind of leaning towards introvert. You know, you're very chill and, you know, not that nothing really phases you, but, you know, you're not gonna be like quote unquote weird, or it's, I say weird in like the lightest way possible. And you're just like a helpful chill guy in a way, to me. That's how I see it. And like you support, and you're like a good friend type vibe. That's a good read on me. I can't argue against that. See, I'm pretty good at reading people, to be honest. I do give a lot of people the benefit of the doubt. That is my character. I like to, you know, see the best in people before I give many different judgments. But for the most part, I can read people pretty well. My partner likes to think otherwise and thinks I'm very gullible, which in a sense I can be. But for the most part, I like to keep what I know and what I read from people to myself, and then I kind of put my 2 cents into it when the time is right, you know? Let me see. I missed a bit. We reading people. What am I? Gar is a very, what gives me the vibe is you're very Genki. You're on the chill vibe. Oops, sorry. I bonked the microphone. You're very, like, you give chill vibes, very supportive, but at the same time Genki vibes. You're very enthusiastic and, you know, extrovert type vibes to me. But obviously I'm reading, you know, you guys, however you guys present yourself in my chat, so I could be completely wrong or I can be completely accurate. Like, this is just based on how I know you guys through chat. And to me, Gar is, you know, someone that is, you know, on the ambivert extrovert vibes. You know, very supportive. You give that chill vibe, but at the same time give that very like Genki, chaotic, you can be chaotic, I guess, and hyperactive, like almost like golden retriever, but like on the calmer side, so like maybe like a yellow lab vibe. What about me? Mikeke is someone that is in a way on the introvert side. You are very like, you are very supportive, and you give off like kind of almost like Twitch mod vibes, in the sense of you're making sure that the streamer is okay, and you're giving your support in any way possible, like hydrate, stretch, ad break. Like, you are someone that is trying very hard to make sure that the streamer is, you know, also doing well while they're entertaining multiple different people at the same time. In a way, like, I guess very caring, but at the same time trying to act nonchalant. Is that like, that's like what I get off? So that's what I'm seeing. Nebula, I see as someone who is very adorable, someone who is extremely supportive of people that they don't really know, and I think, you know, is very empathetic towards everybody, and is also kind of like in the same personality as me, where you know, she'll give people the benefit of the doubt, give the person a lot of support, and, you know, cares a lot about, you know, other people, and will do their best to you know, be there for when a person might need them. Also someone that is very sorry. Grandma Suki keeps trying to open my bathroom door. Anyways, but to me, if I can go a little bit further, Nebula is the type that likes to, you know, be told what to do. In a way, you know? And yeah. Also, hi Hermit, how are you? Welcome in, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. I got called out to a ship and had to replace a whole ship cell system. Oh my goodness, I missed half the stream. No, it's okay. My stream is still here. The VOD will be here later, but we're still streaming, so welcome in. You didn't miss too much, I promised. I'm gonna take that as a W. I mean, if you agree with it, then there you go. Weird is a good thing? Yeah, weird is a good thing. I honestly would prefer if someone was weird than quote-unquote normal, because, you know, it's better that way. It to me, being weird is the better normal. You know? Obviously there is to an extent, you know, but I think it's cool. I like it. Also, hi, welcome in. How are you? Hi, Panther. Welcome in. Let me see. What is I? Jack is someone who is, someone that is very much in the, like, hands-on, wants to be there for people, and very protective in a way. You go out of your way to you know, make sure that everyone around you is feeling safe, and you help them wherever that you can. Very caring person. Yeah, like, I feel like that's like the easiest thing to say, because you're the type of the person that will drop everything and anything to be there for the people you love and care for. That's how I see it. And you give people your time of day. Which, you know, is a really good thing, but at the same time, you gotta be protective of yourself so people don't take advantage of it. But also, Panther, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Panda Manor. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, hi, Runa. Hi, Starbrights. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for your daily bam. No, thank you for the raid. I'm sorry. How are you guys, How are you? Welcome in. Hi, Starbrights. Oh. Big Runa. Donut, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Panda Manor. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who are confused, because I am you guys have raided into me a few times and are wondering why my vibe's a little different today. I am doing an ASMR stream, so my voice is a little bit quieter, but we are still doing the same old yap stream today. So if you guys would like to enjoy the vibes for tonight and hang out, you are more than welcome to. But if you guys do need to raid and run, raid and lurk, and go and take care of yourself, feel free to do so. I will, you know, be gracious enough to take care of everybody who chooses to stay. But yeah, welcome in. Also, hi Runa. How was your stream? What were you streaming? How is it? But also, if you do need to raid and run, I will not blame you for that, because raiding or streaming can be taxing on the body, so go take care of yourself. But yeah, welcome in. I was reading SCPs. It was pretty skibbity. Honestly, SCP stories and stuff are honestly really, really cool. I kind of, if I'm in those moods, very much will be fixated on SCPs sometimes. I remember at one point I was very fixated on like watching backroom stuff and learning like different SCPs and watching like fan-made videos about like these SCPs. But honestly, hell yeah. I hope your stream was good. But yeah, right now what we're doing is all of my regular viewers are kind of asking me what type of vibes and how I see them based on how they talk in chat. And yeah, I'm basically just reading and hanging out and all that stuff. But hi Donut, how are you? I had a great stream. Thanks, Waffy. Waffy Kiki. Oh? How do I pronounce that? But yeah, I'm glad you had fun. Honestly, reading SCP things, I think I might do that. Or maybe do something. Imagine if I do a fanfic reading stream where I read like one of my like OTPs or something. Imagine if we do that. That would be funny. But yeah, thank you for the raid. Very much appreciated. Let me see. Sinks in the chair. I'm not here. Ooh. Let's do a little reading of fanfic reading. Let's see. See? 100%. Fanfic reading? Hell yeah. I'm down. Also, I will be smelling you cutely from behind. Enjoy your hangout, everybody. Everyone, yeah, thank you for stopping by and thank you for choosing me to take care of your community. But yeah, feel free to head out. I will not stop you. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Careful with fanfics, might be Twitch TOS. I mean, you know, you gotta read a little bit ahead of time, so you know, you gotta be careful, all that stuff. Thank you for the head pats. But let's read Nyx. Nyx is trying very hard to avoid me reading them, but to me, how I see it is Nyx is a very supportive and caring person and will go out of their way to make sure that whoever they're talking to is comfortable and will you know, cater to their feelings, very empathetic. Sometimes can, you know, be overshadowed as being too nice, and, you know, can be considered like, you know, sweet and caring. I don't know, something like that. But also, you know, Nyx has that sussy side, of course, that slowly but surely is coming out. Nyx is that type of person that I see that won't easily be open up to people. But when they're in the comfortable situation and feel like they can, they will, you know, let the whole world know who they are. And all positive things, of course. Of course, you know, positive things with a little bit of sussy, you know, nothing wrong with that. Neo, thank you for the bit, very much appreciated. Let me see. I can see that. I think these are just based on assumptions of how you guys present yourself in chat, and I'm going off of that. I think my brain turned off, but I can't tell if it was for a couple seconds or minutes. That is called zoning out, and I feel you. That is ADHD in a sentence. I kind of get a few of very different personalities depending on where I am. See? This is what I mean. I'm only reading people off of how you guys present yourself in chat. I don't know you guys at all. This is just how I see you guys in chat, and these are my, you know, representations of how you guys are in chat. But, you know, I don't know you guys as like that, so, you know, yeah, this is how I see it. I kind of got a very different personality. Wait, I read that. Let me see, I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. We're here to bring the warmth. What is that sneezing sound? That is my follow alert. My follow alert is the sneezing. Thank you for the hydrate. And thank you for the stretch. Okay. Nyx, uh-oh, you got called out. I mean, I did you as well, Nebula. Let me see what else. Nyx is really nice, but has a habit of abandoning people in the end. Oh? Oh? Is that some lore that I didn't know about? Thank you, Lynn. I'm getting really nervous. You're too sweet. I mean, right back at you. Am I not wrong? I has ADHD, and I wish my brain would turn off every now and then. Me too. Sometimes I wish my ADHD would just remove the fog that I have, and you know, the procrastination that I have with my ADHD. It's insane. ADHD is not for the weak, and especially as someone that was diagnosed as an adult and not as someone that was younger, you know, learning how to maneuver all that and realizing that the reason why you acted a certain way when you were younger makes sense now. And all that. Guys, the sun is really bright today. Must have been because Lynn is smiling. Don't know about that one. Minecraft End? I figured that was what you're talking about. That sounded bad? No, I figured you were talking about Minecraft. Since I see you guys on Minecraft almost pretty much every day, which honestly, amazing. Love that. But yeah. Zoning out or food coma from the tuna melt? Probably both. It's probably both. I probably like that. I wouldn't hold that against Jack. to be honest with you. But yeah. How we feeling? How are you guys? This is how I know you're a grown-ass adult. Are you guys enjoying the vibes? We're kind of just yapping and all that stuff. Trying to think. Oh, I have a question. You guys, I talked about this earlier, but I gotta head to bed. Was a comfy chill stream it's been a while since I chatted for a long time here. Have a nice rest of your stream. Thank you for stopping in, Chris. I always appreciate you being here. But yeah, have a good rest of your night. But yeah. All fun things, but get some rest. I did talk about me potentially doing a reaction stream. Would you guys like me to do something like that? Do a react stream? Like that type of content where we just watch a bunch of videos together and, you know, something like that I think would be cool. Obviously I think that would be really cool. I think it would be fun. I love reaction streams, to be honest. They do, you know, they do really well. And I also enjoy reaction streams as well. I think it would be fun. And, you know, it'd be a nice way to hang out with you guys, but it doesn't always have to be just us talking all the time. It can be reacting to something or, you know, stuff like that. I think it would be cool. Lynn, add to my sentence and I didn't even swear for once. Good night, everyone. Good night, Chris. I think it would be awesome. I think that would be really cool. It sounds fun. Yeah, we could definitely, you know, add that to the roster of different things we could do on stream, because, you know, I still want to experiment and explore different things on Twitch and what we can do on stream. I mean, we already have kind of a screen cap room that we can watch, you know, videos together and react to them. So, you know, I did have a stream way back when, where I was with friends and we reacted to Epic the Musical, which was really cool and really fun. So, yeah. I'm Gary? Is that how I pronounce your name? Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Panda Manor. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Feel free to join into the conversation or lurk. It's all up to you. I like watching something with others that gets the content is honestly refreshing. I can agree. You know, I think it would be cool to, because for now I think reacting to YouTube videos is kind of where it's a good place. At one point I do want to react to like some animes together. I think that would be cool. But that is probably not gonna happen because TOS and all that stuff. But you know, reacting to YouTube videos and stuff like that would be cool. Oopsies, I bonked. I kicked my desk. No one else around me understands Gen Z interests. It's honestly something that's very hard to understand, especially if you're surrounded by, you know, people that are older than you. They don't understand, like, you know, why we like things we do. It's always harder to explain. Hi, I'm home. Welcome home, True Wolf. How are you? I didn't trick her, lol. I don't know. Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot, True Wolf. Yeah, TOS and copyright. That's like the thing. I'm always scared to do reaction streams, mainly because I'm worried about copyright. But like, I feel like if they're just VODs that stay on Twitch and I don't upload them to YouTube, I feel like it could be okay. I mean, there's streamers that literally stream their Spotify playlist into their VODs. So it can't be that bad, right?
Next Friday, Lynn's gonna get a huge paycheck.
Lex, thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Welcome in. Or not. I'm so used to saying that. Lex, thank you for the sub for 11 months in a row. Very much appreciated. Welcome back into the Cub Manor. Thank you for the support and yeah. Welcome in. Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. There you go. But yeah. You can do anime on Discord and just have the audio play on stream. On stream Affleck. Like, we could watch with you through the Discord somehow. I actually have thought about doing a watch along of some sort for subs in the Discord. I thought that would be really cool because I have friends that do that with their community, and I thought that that could be, like, you know, a sub benefit for that we could do. I just want to make sure that I'm doing things correctly, and if I have the, you know, time and opportunity to do that. Ow!
So what did I miss yesterday?
People will like to say that I was a player during my Sims 4 stream because I was pretty much romancing two people. One person was married and was pregnant, but then we stopped pursuing her because I realized I had an awakening that we should not be a homewrecker, you know? So then I went to pursue someone else, and next thing you know, the person we were pursuing before wanted to ask me to be their girlfriend and, you know, all that stuff. And then I was just like, you know, no, you know, you need to lock in with your hubby and all that stuff. So I, in a way, put myself in a love triangle. And then we also made SimLiv Lynn, get a culinary job, and funny enough, the person that we're pursuing right now, she also works in culinary. So, you know, I feel like it makes sense to, you know, woo her. But yeah, it was pretty fun. Ow!
I'll have to go back and watch the VOD. That sounds like you had fun.
I definitely had fun. I was still trying to figure out how, you know, Sims works and stuff, but for the most part, I had a lot of fun, and I'm definitely playing Sims again, for sure. Maybe next week as well. And I think maybe next week might be the same schedule. I think we might play more Minecraft and Sims next week, but I'm not sure just yet. We'll see. but thank you for the 100 biddies, by the way. How was stream Oh, I read that. I am not a home wrecker. To woo her. To woo her. To pursue her. We haven't woohooed. We haven't done that. Another Thursday? No, it would be the same stream schedule. Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But kind of the same games, I guess. I have a small surprise in Minecraft. Ooh, I'll check it out. I'll check it out on next week as well. And we didn't Minecraft. Yeah, I was going to play Minecraft, but then I was way too into the yapping that I could not pass that by. I just wanted to yap. This week, I really just wanted to yap and hang out with you guys. Yeah. Let me see. Depends on the person too. Some people, some keep their stuff copyright free for people to react. I mean, if that, like, you know, if we find those people that do that, then that would be great, but we'll have to see, you know? Yeah. Hi Liv, how are you? Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. Welcome in. But yeah, we'll have to see, and all that fun stuff. But for the most part, for Sims, we're gonna keep pursuing that one, the second girl that we were seducing, and, you know, upping my Sims skill level, and, you know, see how Simlin kind of lives their life and stuff. I think it'd be cool. Ow.
Back to being halfway to push-ups. Linkst Stumpy, Linkst Stumpy, Linkst Stumpy.
I swear. Wolf, are you just throwing bits at me so then you can get your channel points faster? Because that would be insane. That's insane work right there, if that's what you're trying to do. But yeah, that was kind of what we did. I wanted to play Sims a little bit more yesterday, but I had to wrap stream up because I had a busy day today, and a busy day did I have today, which is insane. Ow.
Wait, that's a thing.
No. No. I don't know what you're talking about. No. I don't know the actual way to do it, but no. Don't worry, I have more than enough to do that, Wolf. I'm gonna be nice to her.
I'll have to go get more bits.
Don't you dare. I swear to God, Wolf. You better not. But also, I hope you had a good birthday yesterday. I hope it was well. I hope you had fun and all that stuff. And, you know, child-free for a little bit. Guys, I've been browsing Steam sales throughout the day. Many wishlist items on sale haven't bit the bullet yet. There's actually a lot of games that I also have on my wishlist that are on sale, but I haven't bit the bullet either. I haven't decided what I wanted just yet, and yeah, I'm very, you know, I'm holding off mainly because I have a concert that I'm going to next month. Also, BTS's comeback literally happened earlier this morning, and I need to save up my money um for some things as well, like for merchandise and all that stuff, and you know, all that stuff. So my brain's like, huh. Finally actually home and can interact. Well, welcome home. Welcome back. Next stream, I will use the Viet Time redeem. I don't you dare, I swear. I swear. I did. We went to Cheesecake Factory. I love cheesecake. Ooh. Yum. What'd you get at Cheesecake Factory? I remember I went to Cheesecake Factory. I went there with my partner and let's just say they gave me the wrong fish or the wrong order, and then I looked at it and I was just like, not mine. And they're like, my bad. They took the plate, and then I had to wait like another 35 minutes for my food. Meanwhile, my partner was already chowing down on their food. And by that time, it was like this whole long stem of broccoli that was pretty much blanched and not good, and very dry salmon. But like, you know, an experience is an experience, I guess. I got McDonald's. Yum. What'd you get? I'm curious. Also, hi Penguin. You, my friend, it came out of the closet, and I kind of like him to do. What do I do? I mean, are they attracted to you or your gender? Or do you know what their preference? Like, it can be very tricky. Yes, they are gay. And you have a crush on them. What I would do is just like any other relationship, or like, you know, trying to maybe pursue somebody, take it slow, you know? Ask to have one-on-ones with them, maybe just like to hang out, play games, or go out to have coffee, small things like that, and you know, create some of that alone time and create more chemistry. And maybe, you know, something might happen, but you can pull them aside saying like, hey, I really enjoy your presence, I enjoy hanging out with you, you know, brighten up my day, or something like that. And you know, you don't have to give me a response right now or tell me how you feel, but you know, I would like, you know, I have feelings for you, and you know, you don't have to tell me immediately, or you know, if about your feelings or how you're feeling, but I just wanted to let this out and like, you know, tell you, and something like that. I think that would be cool, you know, treat them, hang out with them, and you know, have that one-on-one alone time with them. And yeah, I think that would be cool. Also, Light, thank you for stopping in, and have a good rest of your night. Good night. But if you're nervous about it, I think what you could do is just take it slow, and you know, slowly but surely. You got it. I trust you, and if things don't work out, that's okay. You know, you'll find somebody better, and you know, take it slow, and I believe in you. You got it. Let me scroll up a little bit so I don't see if I missed anything. Hey, that's what Throne can be for too. Oh, I got the Thai nudes. What? Excuse me, the Thai noodles. Eel dry salmon. Yeah, it was not good. It was not good. He ate in front of you before you. Well, no, he did wait. He did wait, but I encouraged him to eat a little bit, and surely my food wouldn't come out like too late. So, you know, he did offer me his food, but it's okay. And you know, he did wait and stuff. Just felt bad. Sorry, Lynn, if I get my food first. I ain't waiting. I don't care who I'm with. You know, some people are like that. I got an American Big Mac, which is really big. Chicken nuggets and small fries. Everything was just massive. That sounds good though. It sounds like you had a good meal. Sorry, I just dropped my phone with you / your stream on it. Is your head okay? Ow. Ow. Where's the push-up redeem? It is turned off for today. My uwu Vietnamese time and whatchamacallit, push-up time is off for today since it is an ASMR stream. But they will be back next time, next stream. Needles to say I will not tease her as much again. We'll see. We'll see if that happens or not. I don't know. Looks like people are getting a bunch of ad breaks if I don't get my push-up redeem back. That's insane how you're threatening chat like that. You're threatening me with ad break just because it's not here today. It will come back tomorrow, or not tomorrow. It'll come back next week. So, you know, you'll get it back. Okay, I'll accept that. It's only gone for today. It's, you know, because today's an ASMR stream, so gotta have, you know, relax and chiller vibes and all that stuff. Yeah. But yeah, kind of just how it is for today and all that stuff. Let me see. The biggest thing sold where I get my McDonald's near me, the Big Mac is almost 7 inches big horizontally. Whoa. Isn't that what? Wait, no, that is bigger than normal for a Big Mac, I think. Because they're not. Huh. They're not like big like that in America. America's proportions of their burgers are small, I guess. Let me see. Let's see. Triple quarter pounder would be about 340 grams just for a hamburger patty. That's insane. I was very hungry and I'm digging into it right now. Oh, you're digging into it right now. Well, enjoy the nom noms. You talk about food making me hungry. I am a culinary chef. IRL, I am a pastry chef, but I went to culinary school, so, you know, I grew up cooking food and making food, so I have a passion for it. So anyone talks about food, I will go into a tangent about it. So if you guys are hungry, I would recommend eating during or before stream so you guys don't get hungry, because if anything, I make myself hungry as well, because most of the time I don't eat. So by the time I'm streaming, it's like dinner time, and I'm streaming around dinner time, and I don't eat dinner. Yeah, European Big Macs are much bigger, as it, I think, a dig in America. No, it is. Big Macs in America are small compared to other places. That's for sure. So makes sense. I figured you were not from America when you said that your Big Macs are about 7 inches horizontally. I was like, yeah, America does not do that. So I knew immediately that you were not from America. But, you know, sounds good. I am finished with my Dominoes I got earlier. Ooh. Did you finish the whole thing, or, you know, how was it? But yeah. Chill vibes today. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am slowly but surely feeling the eepiness kind of sink into me. I am slowly but surely falling asleep in my, like, or, you know, getting a little eepy. But yeah, how are you guys? How are we feeling? I don't know what sauce they put in it, but it tastes like butt. Big Mac sauce is normally a mixture of ketchup, mustard, Worcestershire sauce, mayo, and some other things, I think. But I've never had a Big Mac before. I have never had a fast food restaurant's burgers before. I've never had Wendy's. I've never had well, I've had Wendy's, but I've never had their burgers. I've never had McDonald's burgers. I've only had their chicken patties or chicken like sandwiches. You know, I've had Burger King burgers, but for the most part, I do not really eat fast food burgers. For some reason, my brain just does not trust them. The Arc Deluxe is 2 quarter-pounder patties, Jesus, special sauce, white cheddar cheese, and a sauce blend, lettuce, severed onions, crispy onions on a sesame seed, poppy seed bun. That is interesting. You know what else is? That's insane. I'm not gonna say that. You want a 6-pack of Monster? Bodo Biff would. Your boy Trashy would. I don't drink energy drinks to say yes to that. That would be a waste of money on your part if you were to give me something like that. Big Mac sauce is 1000 Island. Not necessarily, no. 1000 Island is made differently. So it is not 1000 Island. It tastes bad. I don't know how people like it. You know, to each their own, you know. But if you don't like it, you can always ask to take it out. You know. I'm a bit exhausted from earlier. Lol, I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit for me to handle. Then I guess I'm entertaining you. You want some... What is that tea? Yapan Holly? Tea? Is that how I pronounce it? I don't know how to pronounce it. What tea is that? And if it's caffeinated tea, it doesn't work for me. Caffeinated tea doesn't work for me when I need it. It works for me in the sense of when I'm going to bed. That's what happens. Let me see. Why was I not pinned? I think it's because if you you have to be in chat when the mass pin happened. But if you were not here, like actively talking in chat, then it won't. Then you know that happens. I usually let my roommate cook my breakfast, but he had to go in really early for promotion. Hey, congratulations to him. And I told him not to cook. That's honestly really sweet that your roommate is willing to cook you breakfast and stuff, but aw, yummy. How dare you and not finish my totally innocent sentence? Because no rule. Let me see. I've been talking, I guess, I don't know. Sometimes, like, if you don't really talk in chat for a second or for a little bit, then you'll disappear in the stream avatars, and then once you chat again, you'll reappear. I don't know. Also, the exclamation pin only works for mods. Oh. Lynn, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Panda Manor. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. Hi. Feel free to join into the conversation or just lurk around. It's all up to you. But welcome in. Testing out some of the commands for further. I kind of wish to jump and pin command worked for us. The jump works. You guys can exclamation point jump. That does work, but the exclamation pin does not work because I don't want it to be the case of like everyone just pinning themselves everywhere, and then that turns into like a distraction. But yeah, those things work. Let me see. OMG, I'm teeny tiny, look. Oh my goodness, Jack. Wait, why are you so tiny? Oh, you're not tiny anymore. Wait, how did you do that? That's so cute. Wait, can you make everybody tiny? Is it possible to do like a mass tiny? Oh, where's Jack? You're so tiny. Cute. I'm a cute little bee. Yeah. And actually, this is the first time I've seen someone be a cow. Oh my goodness, everybody's so tiny. This is so cute. Babies. But also, if you guys do want to change your stream avatar animal, you guys can scroll down to the about page, or scroll down from the chat where you'll see stream avatars, and you can change your animal for free. You can also do this on mobile as well. But holy, the chicken shaman is huge. But yeah, there you go. Zuzu the bunny is now a bunny. Big bird. Make a super scale. Oh my goodness. Massive, everybody massive. But this is cool. Oh my goodness, the two wolves. The two wolves are fighting. I'm still so tiny. Wait, where are you? Oh, there you are. Wait, you're so tiny. Tiny. That's just a little baby. But yeah, alright. I am yapping more than I would like. Not yapping, I'm yawning more than I would like. I don't know. How much longer? I think I'll yap for another 10 minutes and then we'll start wrapping up stream. I am slowly but surely feeling tired. So go sleep. I am definitely going to. I'm going to start wrapping stream up. I'm gonna like yap for like another 5 minutes or so, and then we'll wrap stream up. I just like talking to you guys all the time. It's just really nice. But the sleep is slowly but surely getting to the best of me. It's slowly getting to me. But that's because I didn't get much sleep and I was very busy and all work and stuff. So, itty bitty titty committee. Every time I see itty bitty, I think about like the itty bitty titty committee, like meme. I'll stay the duck I've been. Listen, if you guys like what character you guys like, then that's all up to you. They don't have the Baja Blast, so I had to buy it from overseas with glass bottles. No way! You did not buy Baja Blast. Glass bottle Baja Blast. That's insane. I didn't know that existed, and I'm from the States. Question: the avatars, are they defined, like set one for us and that's permanent? Also, I've noticed I'm supposed to be a doggo, no ears, but no ears. I'm the only one like that. Bears, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the Panda Manor. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Thank you very much. Appreciated. No, they are not. If you are on desktop, if you scroll from this stream down to my about page, you'll be able to see stream avatars, and you can holy everyone is Jack consumed everybody. You'll see the stream avatar and you can choose the animal that you would like to be. So, but if you're on mobile, you'll see a little SA icon. I think you have to be on vertical mode, and you can click there and, you know, change your avatar. But yeah, 10 more minutes till a Minecraft portion. Can't wait. I wish I had the energy. I genuinely wish I had the energy. I don't even have the voice for it now to be on Minecraft. But I'll definitely try and stream Minecraft next week. We have it from the Taco Bell merch site. No way. Which isn't a thing in America. I don't know why, but it imported from America. Maybe because like they're trying to cater towards like international waters to capitalize on it. I don't know. That's insane. But yeah, I don't know. I've never had Baja Blast, so I can't really say anything about it. It's like another version of Mountain Dew. So like I genuinely don't know the difference of what it would taste like. I didn't know that. Cute. Yeah. So if you want to change yourself from the little earless doggo lion thing, then it's all up to you. And if you want to decorate it, it does cost bits, like, you know, changing your color, or putting on a little hat, or adding like little you know, star thing that comes out of you, like how Skull is. Then you can, you know, spend a little bits and then do that, but that is all up to you. Skirt, hi. How are you? Welcome in. Everybody gaslight Lynn into not being tired. Good morning. Guys, I am the type of person that could fall asleep better during the day than at night. Maybe that is very vampiric of me, to enjoy sleeping during the day and being a night owl. Maybe that might be the case. But, you know, you saying good morning means good night to me. I don't know. I have some butterbeer right now. I've never had butterbeer before. Like, actually, I've never had butterbeer. But I haven't gone to Universal often enough. Or not often. Yeah, I guess often because I don't live anywhere near any Universals. Like, and if I were to, like, because those parks are expensive. And, you know, I don't know. I've never had it though. Baja Blast sucks. Ooh, you're gonna break a couple people. They're gonna attack you for saying that. That's with express shipping with fragile shipping. That's insane. Paying like a lot of, you know, money for glass bottled Baja Blast on top of shipping and fragile shipping. To me, that's insane. But, you know, if you love it, I'm not gonna stop you. And, you know, spend your money however you want to spend your money. But yeah, I am very much a night person. Lol, it's definitely not a morning person. I am not a morning person at all. You know, if I have to wake up early in the morning, then, you know, I will. But if I had the choice, I would sleep through the day. I would sleep through the entire day and then just do whatever I need to do during the night. That is me. I'm the same. I feel like that's a lot of people. A lot of people our age, like our generation, are night owls. Me too. I am very nocturnal, so I stay awake from the evil day stars. I got the butterbeer from the store. You can get butterbeer from the store? That's a thing? You can get butterbeer at a store? Where? Also, Nebula is a little cute little blue penguin. That's so cute. I hate Baja Blast as well. More like Gotta Blast. Oh my goodness, what is that? Isn't that Jimmy Neutron? Gotta Blast. I don't think it shows, but I'm Piplup. You are Piplup. That's so cute. I love it. 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 He's so cute. I sometimes spend a bit to get some. Really? Really? Oh my goodness, I just noticed Donut's a little sloth. I've actually never seen someone use this, have their icon as a sloth before. Cute. So cute. I'm nocturnal. I'm upset that daylight savings made light longer now. Honestly, same. I'm actually daylight savings for me, I'm still getting used to it, but like I just wish that it would just disappear. I don't like it, and I wish we didn't have to deal with it. And yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at Donut. Your favorite animal? Sloths are adorable. Yep. Agreed. I'm huge. But I got butterbeer at Albertson. Oh. I don't know if there's an Albertson near me. Probably not. I would definitely have to look up where I mean, surely I don't like supporting Amazon, but surely there's, you know, butterbeer there that I could, but I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews about butterbeer. I've heard people say it's really, really sweet, or it's just not their cup of tea, because it's kind of like butterscotchy taste, was what I've heard. But I can't really say anything. Yes, all I missed that show, not gonna lie. It was really fun. I didn't really watch Jimmy Neutron. But like, Jimmy's mom, and like all those memes still appear every now and again. But I never really watched those. Oh my goodness, it's Big Suki! Big Suki! Oh my goodness. My panda's, my stream avatar panda is bigger than my hot dog Lynn. That's insane. But Donut is a fritter. Oh. Oh. Giant land sloth for real. I had butterbeer goldfish once. What is butterbeer goldfish? That... Oh, wait, is it like the goldfish that is different flavors? Like, you know, birthday cake flavored or whatever? Oh, I didn't know that it existed either. Butterbeer is pretty close to butterscotch soda, but a little different. I prefer butterscotch soda, but butterbeer is nice too. I mean, I'm not a soda drinker, but I do like, you know, root beer. Root beer is up there. I do like my Sprite. I like to actually, what I do with my Sprite is if I have some homemade strawberry jam or strawberry puree, I will put that into my Sprite and drink it like that, almost like a Shirley Temple, but better in my opinion. And I do that, but I don't drink it often. Yeah. Was a limited time flavor for goldfish crackers, except they were graham cracker. Guys, I need to go to bed. My brain, I can't read anymore. Graham cracker and a butterscotch. Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, I think this is where I kind of have to call it. I am slowly but surely losing energy, so I think this is a perfect place to end stream and, you know, just kind of wrap stream up for today. I kind of enjoyed, you know, this little ASMR stream, and I don't know, would you guys consider this ASMR stream? Did you guys enjoy it? Like, is there anything you guys would like me to do next time? I also enjoy this BGM. This BGM is very, very nice. Maybe I'll bring this BGM up again from time to time. We'll see. Raid into Bats VT. I feel like we have raided into Bats VT before, so I would like to give somebody a opportunity to get raided. Holy, everybody's big scaled. Oh my goodness. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I enjoyed, you know, hanging out with you guys and streaming and, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, oh my goodness. I think it's a battle royale that's gonna happen while we start figuring out who we should raid into. Oh my goodness, it's a large scale battle royale. This is insane. Oh my goodness, how is this gonna be? Oh my goodness. Like, this stream was nice. Yeah, chill vibes. I do prefer this kind of ASMR to that annoying kind. I mean, are you talking about like the sensory type ASMRs? Because then, yeah, I can agree on that. Because sometimes not everyone enjoys like the sensory type ASMRs. But these ones, I enjoy doing them, and these are something that is more up my alley. That I can handle versus the sensory ones, or the sussy ones for sure. Nyx and I worked hard to hold it together this stream. You guys did an amazing job. They're tarsing each other up. They're tearing each other apart, I'm guessing. Like animals. That's insane. Also, hi Doodle, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for your daily bamboo shoot. But unfortunately we are wrapping up stream, so you came at pretty much the end of stream. We're trying to find somebody to raid into tonight. But yeah. I hope you've been well. I broke 2 people towards the end of the stream. I can see that these 2 are going to be really good friends. But who should we raid into tonight? You didn't raid into Bats? Bats VT. Let me see. I feel like I've seen that name before. So let me check them out and see. Raid into Linsuki. Oh my goodness, who is that weirdo? I don't think so. I think that's a bad choice. Bats VT is streaming Marvel Rivals. Oh. Well, for those who are, I guess I gotta do this. For those who are not subscribed, this is kind of where I have to click the ad button, but I guess we're gonna have one ad break before stream ends. But yeah, would you guys like to raid into Marvel Rivals? Or would you guys like me to raid into somebody else? Maybe another, you know. Who should we raid into tonight? Raid into Silky? Clover the Cow? Is Clover live? Is Clover the Cow live? I was actually looking at the cow. Clover the Cow is not even live, and she is a huge streamer. So, that's a little intimidating, you know? I don't know how I feel about that. I wish. I will tell you guys now, I have recently found out I have a new Oshi. Mumu Clover is my Oshi. I have been watching her streams and her content, and you know, she has slowly but surely become my Twitch Oshi. And I love her content, and she's also a huge yapper like me, and yeah, it's insane. But yeah, I don't know. Until Silky. Who is Silky? I also saw this. Another person that I sometimes watch is Porcelain Maid, aka Joel's. I saw on Twitter how he was like, I don't care the number of people that follow, that like you raid into, 1 to thousands. A raid is a raid, and I don't see the number, and I appreciate that you guys like raid me and all that stuff. I saw that, and you know, that like in a way gave me encouragement to maybe raid into him. But obviously, you know, he's still a big creator and big streamer that I am still very intimidated, and like, you know, I don't want to just raid him because, you know, to try and get clout or something. I don't know. He's a very cool streamer as well. But for everybody who's wondering, Silky is streaming with a couple people, and they are playing Refined Self, the personality test game. That is somebody that we could raid into. Who is this? Al. Oh yeah, you follow Silky? We can raid into Silky. It seems like everyone's kind of unanimous to raiding into Silky. Why not? And Marie Mond? Sure, why not? We'll raid into Silky today. And yeah. Awesome stuff. But yeah, for those who are subscribed to me, make sure you guys copy and paste the raid message with my emotes. And for those who are not following me but are who are not subscribed to me but are following me, you guys can copy and paste the emoji raid message. If you guys want to make sure that you guys are copy and pasting the right raid message, make sure you guys do that now in chat as we start the raid. But as a reminder, if you guys do follow that raid, make sure you guys read their chat rules before you guys officially start talking in their chat. But yeah, let me start that raid, and let me say thank you guys for hanging out with me with this ASMR stream. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun as well. I appreciate you guys being here and being so supportive and all that stuff. But yeah, I am going to leave it here. And as always, I'll see you guys next week for another week of streams. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, wherever it is for you. Make sure you guys hydrate, grab some food, and for the love of everything, it smells in here. I just want you guys to shower, please. Bye.